Hey guys, welcome back to the Human Condition. This video is another video, and this one's kind of philosophy related, and it is, the top 3 mind-bending philosophies. So this one's kind of I'm not going to include technically in our philosophy series, however, it's philosophy related. What are the top 3 mind-bending philosophies? One is solipsism, and it suggests that a crazy mind-bending philosophy. I'm not sure if I 100% agree with it. It's pretty, when I first heard it, I thought, whoa, it's like crazy, you know? But it's not widely received well, typically in the philosophy community. It's more just a thought experiment, it said when I was researching it. However, its idea however, it suggests that the only thing we can prove that exists is our own consciousness. It basically says, what if everything we experience in life is a figment of our own imagination? That's crazy. When I thought about that, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. So basically it suggests the person watching this video right now, I could just be a figment of your own imagination. Which I was like, whoa, that's deep. And when you think about it, obviously that's probably not true. I don't think, yeah. But there's no way to like completely disprove it. But obviously there's ways to prove the opposite of that it's not, the other things are true. But it's crazy to think about. So it's tough to disprove, but I don't think it is necessarily the case. However, it's really an interesting thought to think about. It's kind of like when you watch a show and it ends like it was all a dream. It's applying that to life, which is kind of crazy. But I think it's an interesting thought. Even though I don't sure if I 100% agree with that. But yeah, I could just be a figment of your imagination. Every conflict, every thing we get into in life, we made up with our own imagination. All the struggles, I don't know. It seems like if life was the product of imagination, why would we imagine our own struggles? Doesn't really make a lot of sense, and all like the problems in life, So I'm not sure how I feel about that. But the second one is it's interesting. The second one is Ship of Theseus, and it's one based on human growth and development and how people change over time. It suggests that it compares people. It uses ship as an analogy to people and things in life. And when a ship gets damaged, you have to repair certain pieces of the ship. And the question is, if all the ship's pieces get damaged and then you rebuild it with a whole bunch of new pieces, is it the same ship or is it a different ship? And this applies to people. When people grow and change and they completely change a different person, is it the still same person or is it a completely different person? One could argue it's the same person because they still have the same physical body, I guess you could say. But one could argue it's different because their mind's completely different and they've changed their entire personality and actions. So is a person based off their actions and their mind or their physical? That's the question of Ship of Theseus, basically. It's still debated, like, if a person changes, is completely, are they a new person or are they just a person, the same person, or even if they change a little bit, are they still the same person? Or they're slowly growing into a new person when they change. Each time we change each day, are we slowly changing into a new person? For the better, like a better person, potentially. Or are we just the same person but improving our actions or our thoughts? Or can we slowly turn into a better person over time? The third one is philosophical zombies, and it suggests, what if there's potential for people who don't have a subjective experience and only have the objective experience of life? Meaning they don't feel or think necessarily for themselves, but like a kind of eerie, creepy like thing where potentially there are people that might like not feel anything or think anything for themselves subjectively, but think objectively completely in life. So basically lacking a consciousness, but just kind of pretending like they have a consciousness. using objective thought rather than subjective thought, like like more logic, less emotion based. And even the logic they think, they're not using their own mind, they're using kind of like if like I don't know, like a computer program potentially, I guess you could say, was a person. Are the people that are like that? Is a philosophical zombies question. So yeah, those are the top 3 mind-bending philosophies in my opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Not sure how I feel about this slopism, or how I feel about them 100%. I think they're cool, interesting thought processes, thought experiments. Whether any of them are 100% the case, I'm not quite sure, you know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe if you want. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.